love the way it went. And that's the way it went through the summer and into the fall. It was beautiful. The grasses had turned brown, the leaves had fallen. And I had bought flowers and bulbs. I was going to plant flowers. I was going to put a little bench around the tree, because if this is where I was going to spend my time, I wanted to be as comfortable as possible. But soon, things began to change as the weather changed. Because one day I noticed that there was equipment, moving equipment, parked at the lot, because someone in the city had decided that it was time to tear the rest of the building down and just to clear the lot because it was an eyesore. And from that first night when the equipment was moved in, everything changed. My life changed, my sleeping changed, my dreams changed. It became darker and menacing. And when I closed my eyes and fell asleep, I did not just see and feel the children playing. I saw other visions. I saw a woman and a man, and at first there were these two children. And then the visions changed. Each night as I slept, progressively they got worse, until I saw a fight between the man and the woman was thrust out into the night and sent away. And I never saw her in my visions again. But the visions got worse as the weather got worse, and the more they tore down what was left of that house. Until finally one night, in my dreams, I saw that man beside the house, digging, making a hole, putting something inside, and covering it back up. And on the same night that I had this terrible vision, the weather had become the worst it had ever been. It was storming outside. And I could hear these children screaming, "Help me. Find us. Come and get us." I got up in the middle of the night during that storm, and I went out to what was left of just a small chunk of the chimney. And I could hear them crying. And I fell down on my hands and my knees, and I started to dig in that mud and sling the mud and the dirt left and right, until finally in that hole I came across a small bundle. And I gently laid that bundle to the side. But I knew I was not done, because there was still a voice in the back of my head screaming, "Find me, help me." And I found myself to what was left of that chimney and started slamming rocks and stones left and right. The rain pounding down, my fingers bleeding from the bricks. Until finally, the bundle. And I went to where the other one was and dropped to my knees and picked both bundles up. And that's where I spent the night, there in the rain, holding these children that were now my children. And I knew that I had to make it right. So now I can't say about the wrongness or rightness of what I did next. But now, in my backyard, they have the most beautiful wildflowers to play in. And as I sit on that bench and fall asleep, I hear the babies, my babies, playing in my backyard, and I sleep very well at night.